Filippo is building a rectangular sandbox for his younger brother. The length of the sandbox is 1 foot longer than twice the width of the sandbox. The perimeter of the sandbox is 29 feet. Part A. Which equation could be used to determine W, the width in feet of the sandbox? So we have to give an equation for the given information, or we have to write or translate an equation from the given information with what we have in order to determine W, the width in feet of the sandbox. So let's dissect or look through the given information to try to write that equation. The first thing we know is that we have a rectangular sandbox. So when we have shapes or a rectangular sandbox, it is helpful to actually draw a diagram to visually see what we're talking about. So here is our rectangular sandbox. So we have the length of the sandbox is 1 foot longer than twice the width of the sandbox. So let's say we have the length and the width of the sandbox. We'll use L and W. So we know that the W is the width of the sandbox, but we're told that the length is, so equal to 1 foot longer than twice the width. So that would be 1 plus, since longer you're adding to something, and twice the width is going to be 2 times the width, so 2W. So we have our width is W, and then the length of the rectangle is equal to 1 plus 2W from that sentence. We then also have, and we know that the perimeter of the sandbox is 29 feet. So we know the perimeter is 29 feet, and remember, to find the perimeter of a rectangle, we can use the formula that would be 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. You're adding up all the sides, and in a rectangle, we know that the lengths, there's 2 lengths or 2 values of the length and 2 values for the width. So filling in that formula for perimeter, well, we know the perimeter is 29. So instead of P for perimeter, we can have that value of 29. And then 2, now instead of L, we want it in terms of W, since that's what we're solving for the width. So instead of L, we're going to use our expression of 1 plus 2W. And then we'll have plus 2 times W, since that's still for W is representing the width. So an equation that can be used is 29 equals 2 times 1 plus 2W plus 2W, which if we switch around the sides, and even switch around the sum of 1 plus 2W, that's the same as 2W plus 1. That gives us our equation is answer choice D.